It's covered up right now. It's a 82 CB900F Super Sport. Got it from a guy that I don't think it's going to be with us much longer. He just needed to get rid of it. I guess he had bill space, so we picked it up. But I'll be parting this thing out because it needed way too much stuff to do, and it's, well, basically it didn't. I had to get it starter for it just to get it to crank over. Got a used starter and did it, and the carbs had good compression. Carbs were kind of screwed and didn't have any spark. And the ignition switch, somebody tried to hot wire it, and at some point caught a bunch of wires up here at the front and the ignition switch, and was missing the kill switch over there, and they tried to wire that thing up. But anyway, no spark. We tracked it down to the CDI boxes are fried. But oh, get off of me, cat. Everything else is cool with it. Motor looks good. So I'll be parting it out completely. Heads, cylinders, crankcases, instrument panel, tank, fenders, front end, whatever. Fun some other stuff here. Yeah, and that's the Beamer. I just that's the 84R80RT. And needs a good wash, and need to put the tank back in it and clean the carbs out. Haven't ridden it for 2 years, I think. Oh, I know, I didn't ride it last year. I rode it the year before that because we rode to Myrtle Beach on it. Or I rode this, he rode the Sportster. But all in all, neat bike. Just did fork seals on it, and the front brake pads, which were soaked with fork oil. Tires are good on it. I didn't much care for it, really. Got it on a whim, kind of. And it's not really my cup of tea. It rides okay. Rides good. It's just, it's a BMW, so it's kind of quirky. If you love BMWs, good. I'm not that hip on them. I've had 2 of them, and actually 3. I've had 3 of them. And the first one had a 86K100 LT. That was a great bike. Just no personality whatsoever to it, character, whatever you want to call it. And got it cheap, really cheap. And then had a 84, 85 R100R, which was that was actually a pretty neat bike once I fixed the carbs on it. And this thing it lacked the punch of the R100. It just wasn't not my cup of tea, really. Like I said, kind of quirky. Maybe a little too much character on this one. And you guys that love your BMWs, good. I'm glad you love them. Not my thing.